Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to our Heavenly Father, whose only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakudash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, great millstone, who were well. Peace, blessings, and safety, Jesus and Sir Akim, prison is truth, and righteousness and sincerity, across the four corners of the earth to make your call on election sure. All right, so, we have to go into these times to come, man. All right, it's about to get very wild out here, man. It's about to get crazy, man. Hey, man, it's people turning against. You got friends against friends, man. Like enemies. It's about to get real nasty out here, man. It's gonna be the purge, man. All right, hey, it's gonna be straight purge anarchy, man. Except for hey, man, hey. It's not gonna be no time limit, man. The Lord's getting ready to come back, tear this bitch up, man. All right, and save us up out of here, man. Esau's kingdom and rulership. All right, so let's get into this. It's Matthew 24:12. All right, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. So, yeah, man, hey. You're going to have friends turned against friends, family against family. And that's why we always, the elders, in the camp always tell us, man, hey, get away from your family, man. All right? Because in that day, they're going to be faced. They're going to make a decision, man. It's either you or them, and you talking to them. You letting them too close, man. You letting them in your circle, man. Letting them know everything was going on and what you're doing and all that. All right, that's giving them ammunition, man, for when they come looking for you, man. And they what do you, asking them questions and shit. They're not supposed to be able to answer those questions, man. It's gonna be, family fighting against family. Their friends and family title gonna go out the window, man. Ain't nobody our friends, man. Okay, ain't nobody no friend. Hey, everybody looking to backstab each other, man. All right, hey, it's just best to be by yourself, man. That's where we root ourselves. In his word, man. All right, because there's really nothing else, man. Hey, what's better than this? Nothing. All right, so let's go over here. Okay, this second Ezra is 6:24. It says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right, so hey, it's got to be all out chaos. Friends going to be fucking enemies, man. All right, they're doing that now, man. And they're whacking each other, man. All right, family killing family. Friends deleting friends. It's just over nonsense, man. How much more in JT? All right, and when shit pop off and hit the fan, man, and shit really get active out here, man. Okay, you only talk about it so much, man. All right, until you being in it it'll play out different, man. All right, and that's why we gotta have the Lord Qam-Yasharahla-Mayan on our side, man. All right, it's verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved, man. All right, so, man, we got to constantly endure, man. We got to constantly fight this fight, man, okay? We got to constantly, hey, man, we especially, man, Because we're faced with more things than these people in the world, man. All right. They don't know. And it's because we know how to move, man. So you got all type of things, man. That's being thrown at you. But the Lord's not gonna put you through anything that you can't handle, man. All right, or endure. Okay, the Lord knows what every brother can endure, man. All right, the Lord's not gonna put you through something you can't face or endure, man. All right. So although it's gonna be all shit gonna break loose. All hell gonna break loose. The Lord's still gonna be with us, man. Lord willing, Lord get us through that, man. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. All right, pray that we count it worthy to escape these things, man. Okay, fucking, you got these. You're gonna have streets blocked off. Fucking all hell breaking loose, riots, looting. All right. And we're gonna be the main focus, man. Because we prophesied these things, man. We telling you these things before they happen, man. Okay. You don't think we're gonna get looks at sideways? Okay. Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the Lord's work. All right, and you have been warned, man, plenty of times. So it's no excuse. Especially the ones that's constantly been warned and constantly got the information. You definitely don't have an excuse, man. It's gonna be too late then. All right, it's gonna be too late, man. We're gonna endure, man. We got the power. You people don't understand, man. On our side, man. Okay. That's just like, hey, you get on the team. You want to be on the team with the best player, man. All right. You don't want to be on a team with a bunch of weak links. All right. So we on your how about you size teams, man. We in these days, man, we want the Lord to be with us. All right. Day in and day out. That's why the brothers do what they do. It's not all for nothing. All right. Moving on. It says, and the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. Yeah, this gospel won't hit the four corners of the earth, man. All right. And you see it now, man. You see all these, even fucking celebrities, man. You got these celebrities, okay? And it's because of their, wickedness, man. They not gonna, wickedness and money, man. They're not gonna come to the truth, serve the Lord, man. They got that money and riches, and because once you do that, man, shit, you like lose it. All right, shit you will. All right, because you're not that wicked person, man. You're trying to change, and the world don't fuck with that, man. All right. Get Reverend paraphrase and say, because if you was of the world will love his own. Because you're of me, the world hated you, man. These people hate us out here, man. All right, but back to the point, man. Hey, this gospel is gonna be preached, man, across the four corners of the earth, man. People are knowing, and they getting the idea, like, okay, okay, and you never know, Lord might start sending people in, man. Bringing people in, man. You mean they'll calling people in. Meaning they'll call them if you are chosen, man. All right? Calling more brothers into this thing, man. Okay? So, into the truth. All right? Because it's gonna be brothers coming at the last minute, Hey, it's like you can't say you didn't know, man. You can't say it, man. People have a notion, an idea, man. Like, oh shit, the nation of Israel, the Negroes like to know the Native Americans, man. Okay, fuck these heathens, man. They're gonna be destroyed. All right, so Reading again, it says, and the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. All right? Then the end shall come, man. You know? Then the Lord coming to destroy this place, man. You know, it's going to be looking worse than this picture right here, man. All right? You know? All this shit is going to be gone, man. All right? It says, this 21, it says, for then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So, yeah, man, hey, it's going to be a time like no other, man. It's going to be a time like no other, man. So, that's why we have to prepare, man. You know, it's going to be so bad, man. That's why we need the Lord, man. You know? We need the Lord, man. It's going to be so, it's going to be all out. Hey, man, if you don't have the Lord, it's really nothing we can do, man. You know, nothing you can do for yourself. I mean, it's really sorry out of luck, man. Now in 2 Timothy 3:1, it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Now, before I explain, let me grab this in the blue letter, man. Let's see, 3:1. Okay, let me grab this definition for perilous, man. Let's see. All right, this Strong's G 5466.
Strong's G 5467.
67, Salakia, 67. Is Kalapas. You know, Kalapas. This is the outline of biblical usage. It says hard to do, to take, to approach. All right, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to take in, man. All right, all this shit that's gonna be going on, man. It's hard to bear. It's gonna be troublesome, dangerous, harsh, and fierce. It's gonna be savage, man. All right, ain't nobody gonna be nice out here. All right, ain't nobody gonna be nice, man. Okay, nobody's gonna be nice out here. It's gonna be all out. It's gonna be every man for himself, free for all, man. Okay, if you don't have the Lord by your side, you cook. That's all you can say to that. You cook, man. You know, it's gonna be hard to take in, but hey, it's gonna be you cook, man. You know, it's gonna be fucking dangerous, man. All right, and you can't run from it, man. There's nothing you can do. You can't run from it. You can't. Your money not gonna be able to save you, especially that. All right. And it says, this verse 22, and except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So yeah, these days are gonna be shortened, man. All right, these days are gonna be shortened for the elect's sake. Okay. You know, hey, it's gonna be you see it happening now, man. These days are going by real fast. All right, these days are we almost fucking, bro. If you think about it, we're about to be halfway through, man. You know, this year, man. It June will be halfway. That's fucking yeah, that's April. We got 2 more months to the half, man. To halfway mark, man. Hey, this thing's about to get serious. You know, people waiting for the summer and all this. Yeah, no cool. It's about to get warm, but it's bigger. Something bigger happening, man. All right, you got all this shit happening as of right now. It's just not affecting people's daily lives. That's why it doesn't faze them. You know, but this right here, man. Let's go to it. Go to it. Got to bring it out, man, because this been on my spirit heavy. This 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Hey, that's, you know, that's happening now, man. You know, this, hey, you and your peace and safety, man. You know, it's not happening now. Nothing's happening now, but soon enough, man. Soon come, man. you know, all hell's gonna break loose, man. Instantly, you know. All right, and that's what happened in that Brad Pitt movie, World War Z, man. All right, they all was sitting in the car, and then he got out. Police told him to get back in the car, man, and all that shit started happening, man. Instantly, you know, it wasn't no turning back from it either, man. It affected everybody, man. All right, and that's what's gonna happen now. When this shit start hitting the fan, it's like no one turning, man. You know, that pandemic was a test. You know, it was a test, man, to see how people would fucking react to it, man. It was a test that cost people their lives and Sean, man. All right, it's gonna be. Hey, I thought he was my homeboy. Ain't no homeboys, man. Ain't none of that. You know, and how we get a brother. You know, we was in class the other day. The brother mentioned. He said, "Hey, other brothers gotta stick together, man. You know, ain't no running off, man. When shit get bad, or we gotta fucking go. Ain't no fucking hey, ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that, man. We all we got, man. You know, you would be with a brother and fucking, you know, y'all gotta take one of these motherfuckers all the way out, man. You know, or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying that be the case, but ain't no running from this shit, man. You know, you ever see your brother over there getting busy, and we both getting busy, man. You know, but hey, on the spiritual level, man. You know, ain't nothing carnal. It's just, hey, you gotta stick with your brothers. You gotta stick with your brothers, man. You know, and you know, even when we out and about, man, how and about ways, we ain't no running off on nothing, man. None of that shit. You know, because you're doing that shit now, you're gonna do that shit when all hell break loose. Ain't no, I won't want nobody around me like that. No, you know, because that's, hey, we all we got, like I just said. So, you know, we're gonna dwell on that. Let's see. This is the last precept. Okay, and this came to mind, man, when I said, you know, these times are going fast, man. You know, Esau got to make a move. You know, this is Revelations 12:12 says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So it's coming. Be prepared, you know, and that's why we prepare ourselves, man. You know, because that 1 Thessalonians 5:3 is around the corner. It's around the corner, man. It's been on my spirit heavy to just I don't know. You know, it's sudden. It's gonna happen suddenly. You ain't gonna have no fucking warning, man. Okay. You know, this devil's gonna come down. All right. You know, people are, you know, who's gonna be fighting against each other. Okay. Shit finna hit the fan, man. All right. Can't say you didn't know. You've been warned. And you've been told plenty of times. So it's no excuse. So that's it, man. Hope this video is edifying. Until next time, shalom.